Name it's your boy Bunny, back with a new video. Yo Rico, why you looking at me like that? Watch my live stream if you haven't. Follow me on Twitch. And soon, I forgot the clan channel. Corral, what's the clan channel name?
The clan channel, I don't remember, but what's on YouTube?
What up, YouTube? Exactly what that nigga been saying. Big wins. We're going for big wins. Right now, guys, I'm in the middle of Tilted. I'm playing the solo right now. I'm actually in the solo. No sweat insurance.
This was my first live stream on my YouTube account.
That's your boy Caution Bunny back with a new banger. You already know? Yeah, it kinda is weird. Fuck. But you're now I'm always streaming. Oh shit. Fuck. Man, this video's already gonna get demonetized. I don't care. I don't care. I already got demonetized.
My bad life.
Close it, boys. Bro, for real, I changed my screen so small, but like you going for big ones. What the hell, man? Yeah. It's something for me. Yo, Rico, why are you looking at me?
Like that whole like triangle. Like two things in my way.
Yo, bro, I knew Mark was a monkey.
Oh my god, I swear.
Let me see you track. Long so you do a split on my dad. Let me see you. Huh?
Cussing.
Man, I'm not cussing. What you talking about?
Worst wildfire in California history. Beyond a massive power company's continued neglect of critical safety upgrades.
So no. I turn it down.
This super cool Spring Thunder. This is an epic shotgun for Nerf with ejecting shells. Check it out. It's awesome. Not following my traditional review format because this isn't a real review. The user GDOP29 over on Etsy, link to his store in the description box below. He sent all of this over for me to review. It's not a regular review because it's not a regular Nerf blaster. This is all 3D printed. It's homemade. It's epic. So what this thing is, it's a super powerful shotgun that feeds using these shells. And why these shells are special, it's not like a sledge fire that only has one shell available. You can buy different shells to fire different projectiles, like a proper tactical shotgun. That's what shotguns do. They just fire everything you put into it. So if you want, a bird shot, buckshot, a slug, whatever you want, you can feed into it. This is a fantastic parallel to how a real shotgun works. You load it just like a real shotgun, and the shell ejects in a similar way to a real shotgun. It feels like I'm using my Benelli shotgun. It's pretty awesome. I'm getting ahead of myself. My overview on this product's not going to be front to back because that won't make any sense. So it's spring powered. It's prime. You can pull back on this orange handle here.
Rico, you're best.
It's pretty heavy because it's
Got
a very
you.
powerful blaster. I would not recommend this one for kids. It shoots very hard. I'll get to the chrono in a minute, but it's not easy to prime that.
I'm going to salty, boy. You already know.
So, it's relatively easy. It's not mechanically right.
It's like, nah, I'm going to... Yeah, I died, bro. I got triple T. It's like, nah. I stole this one dude's kill that, I think he sniped me or something.
Into the chamber. So I have a loose shell right here. And when I return the pump slide forward, the shell is chambered, and now I'm ready to fire. So we prime back with the full shell goes out, then you prime forward, the new one goes in, you're primed, ready to pull the trigger, and you fire off whatever shell you just loaded. Now I'm out of ammo, so I get to show you how to load. The loading is, if you've ever loaded a real shotgun, it's like the exact same thing. The shotgun is fed out of a spring-powered magazine, and it's just like a real shotgun magazine tube. The shells are loaded right here into this piece of white PVC. This one holds 4 shells. I'm not sure if there are different length variants or extension tubes like you might see in a 3-gun competition, but to load, you can get your shell, place it in, and then push forward, and out clicks it. And for any speed freaks out there, you can dual and even quad if your hands are big enough. So, if you shoot 3 guns, it'll actually help you. Push down and then push in, and in the magazine holds 4 shells. But the capacity is 5 because...
I'm going to Bunny Town, boy.
And then load it.
I don't rage.
So now it's 1 and 2.
Nigga, you know you rage.
Shoots awesome shotgun shells. Intermission from the
I beg you.
I keep your stream entertained. Yo, Carell pees the bed. Caution God pees the bed.
This shell is a single dart. There's just one normal Murphy Lee dart in there. This one's called Buckshot. It has 3 more.
So yeah, he pees the bed.
They shotgun out all at once.
It doesn't matter to my stream and his stream. So that's what he gets.
I've noticed a very Boomco shotgun shell stays super close together. Pretty far in.
But I'll be back.
I'm just pointing it out. Sometimes you might want to. This one's called a B&K. It shoots Boomco dart. And there's another one that shoots mega dart. Cut down the mega dart. Are normally too long for the shell, but when you cut it down a little bit, you can shoot a mega. And at the point, you can shoot whatever you want. If Nerf comes out with a new ammo, or a bunch of people really want one particular ammo to go through this, you can just buy new shells. You don't have to buy a whole new gun or a whole new magazine to shoot. And the shells are much cheaper than I was expecting because it's all 3D printed and there's a little rubber O-ring back here that's glued in. I mean, it's pretty simple, but it's not super cheap. And I'm impressed by the seller's price point. It's pretty low, so you can load up on these shells. And more importantly, if one goes flying and you're outside, you don't have to worry about picking up your shells. Like with the Sludge Fire, you only have 3 shells. It comes with 3, and then once you lose them, you're done. And that whole blaster becomes inoperable without them. These are pretty cheap, and you can just keep buying them if you lose them or whatever. So great option. Shells might make more sense in a firing demo. Back to the blaster, we have a Pick Tinny style rail up here, and it appears that all of these screw holes on the top would allow you to extend this to put rails, even like more rails, more tactics. Oh yeah. I'm not sure about that, but I assume that's, I mean, why else would you put a bunch of holes in the top of the blaster? I don't know. I didn't design or build this. Guy just sent it to me. I currently have 2 rails secured up here. I don't have any optics or anything, although he does make them. Like this is a fake looking RMR that could be attached right here, but I think it looks super cool without it, and you know, I don't really look outside anyways. No scope all day, every day, brah. The overall build construction of the blaster feels a little weird because it's 3D printed, and more importantly than that, it's 3D printed in a bunch of different segments. Orange thing's a segment, this blue thing's a segment, the orange thing, and then this blue thing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 segments. Another one here, one here, one here. You know, it's a bunch of different segments, so when you pull on the blaster, it flexes a little bit. It doesn't feel quite as solid as a single injection molded shell like a normal Nerf blaster. And the grip is a 2-part grip as well, so there's a little bit of wobble. I tightened everything up so it's nice and tight, but that might shake a little loose. I haven't had any parts fall off or anything, just loosen a little bit, and that's, I mean, I have used my Nerf blasters, especially my testing procedure, to see if it could handle it, and I can say with confidence it didn't break under my testing procedure. But you're using a 3D printed homemade blaster, and you can feel that when you're using it. It's not quite as, you know, ergonomically as smooth, but it's not a cosmetic piece. It's totally based completely on function, which is super cool. So before I bore you to death, I'll show you the firing. Starting out with wall head darts, these are just...
Hold on.
Forgot I had it.
I'm back.
Now to my favorite, the Buckshot, 3 rifle rounds in each shell. Super yellow, one was red. That's my bad.
So what's up to one? I'm streaming. I'm streaming. Nick, here you go. Cuz. Oh, yeah. I'm live on YouTube.
Each shell has 3 Boomco guns.
Now. Here. You need to subscribe with it. A little bit. So, I will see me. Could they go hear me on camera?
as you can see, the Spring Thunder is super fun to use. I absolutely love using this shotgun. It's just a blast. It's so cool to use any type of ammo you want. For certain game types, I know people are really going to dig this build. I did not have any jams or malfunctions through my testing procedure. I wanted to record the different ammo types because I don't imagine you'll care about the same ammo that I care about. And that's the beauty of the shotgun. If you have some NPC in the zombie round or something, you have to disable with only Mega Dark or Rival, you can load in whatever you need as a specialty blaster. And that's the beauty of the shotgun. I personally like the Rival shotgun the best because it has pretty good spread. The Boomco ammo is really fun to watch, but it's almost too precise for my taste. I prefer a shotgun to, spread out a little bit more. And Rival rounds are gratifying to play after shotgun shot. So that's the operation of the blaster is smooth. It loads really well. This little feeding on feels pretty good. It feels like I'm using my actual shotgun, and I own a shotgun. And it's almost creepy how much it feels like it. The prep action, I want to be clear again, it takes a lot of strength, meaning like not for an adult, but if you're a kid looking for an blaster, this might be a little bit powerful. If you're an HPD college 18 and up, you'll be able to manage pretty well. So if you have the muscle, mechanically, if there isn't grit or mechanical slop in there, it takes a lot of work. But well, the chrono results for this type of blaster may or may not be important to you. For firing single nerf BB darts, I achieved an average velocity of 120 feet per second, which is pretty fast. That really is the ceiling for HVV games. If you shoot much higher, you can hurt people, so that's pretty much capped out at the single dart. Shooting 3 Boomco rounds with an average velocity of 69 giggity feet per second, and shooting 3 Rival rounds with an average of 79 feet per second. That's a bit under the Rival average of 100 FPS or 95 FPS, but that's also shooting 3 Rival rounds at the same time. I don't think it's realistically going to be used to shoot single Murphy lead darts, but that comparison is really good. It's really how much power is in this round. So performance is pretty solid. Not only for a shot.
Carol, guess what?
What?
Me and the team about to watch some YouTube.